Hi guys, we are at the renewed, completely new Mirage Buffet. I review this buffet often because it's one of the best for those who like really high quality food. And it always changes. It is the one buffet that changes all the time. And so I'm starting from the new thing, which is unlimited wine and unlimited beer for lunch or dinner at this buffet. So this buffet, including taxes, is around $25 per person, including taxes. Usually I give you the price excluding taxes. But it includes unlimited wine and beer. So that explains it. And at the same time, it includes for lunch already, it includes crab legs, which usually these days at buffets you have to wait for dinner, and here you don't. So you have lunch that includes crab legs and unlimited wine and beer and good quality food. So if you're into that, unlimited wine and beer, crab legs for lunch, and excellent quality food, this is the buffet for you, the Vegas buffet for you. The only thing I tell you already, there you do not have the incredible variety of food or dishes that you have at Bacchanal, for example, but it's much cheaper and really good quality, fresh, made in-house ingredients from A to Z. It's the only one, guys. I'm starting from A section. Let's start from the Asian section. It blows my mind. It's always been good. This buffet has been remodeled again, so you will have a new section over there that I'll discuss with you in a minute. But I want to start from the Asian section. They used to have made-to-order soups. They have done away with that, but luckily, I don't know if you can see, you've got the chef station right there, and it's absolutely wonderful. He's excellent. He makes his stuff. It's as good as a very good restaurant. So you have your Chinese broccoli stir fry, black bean beef, Singapore noodles, the best Singapore noodles I have ever had. It reminds me of those good old days when I used to go to gourmet Chinese restaurants, and I used to have this dish. It's exactly like that. Amazing. And you know, guys, you don't want me to say amazing anymore. Some of you have said that. So I will say what makes it good. The texture is excellent. It's not overcooked. It's not undercooked. The noodles are good quality. There is this gorgeous undertone of saffron. There's a little bit of saffron there you can taste, and very delicately done. Can't get any better. Vegetable spring roll. Even this one is gorgeous here. I mean, the filling, the pastry, it's cooked and made to perfection, and the filling is substantial, and a really nice sauce. Here again, Asian food connoisseurs, cooked to perfection. Everything is very well labeled, and shrimp and pork. Shumai. I had one. It was the best I had. So the wonton soup here is, in my opinion, the best wonton soup that you can have in Vegas buffets. Now, if you eat at Bacchanal, you will know what a good Asian dish is, because you've eaten there and you've tried all those lovely Asian dishes at Bacchanal. They have many more because it's a bigger buffet, much more expensive as well. Here you have a smaller selection of food, but you have to understand, I stress this, it's very important, that you will only appreciate Mirage in terms of food if you appreciate authentically made, freshly made, and the stress is on freshly made, gourmet style dishes. If you don't appreciate that, then if you don't care about that, then you may not be able to fully flavor the delicate difference between just a regular good Vegas buffet and this buffet. So I want to stress that, and it really, no disrespect to anybody, but sometimes, you know, the quality of this buffet is missed unless you actually like the aspects that I underlined before. So, because I do, and I really am fussy about Asian food, really fussy. I don't just like, it's not just the flavor, but it's also the ingredients, the quality of the ingredients and how it's freshly cooked. I don't like things that are clearly just reheated, so to speak, from a pre-made set. I don't like that. So you have to appreciate all of those parameters to truly understand and appreciate Mirage, and I think it's what makes it really unique. But now let's go to this beautifully laid out deli section. I have to say though, they used to have the best smoked salmon of any Las Vegas buffet, any. But it's no longer the case. This is just a good smoked salmon that was on display earlier for lunch. This is dinner now, so they've taken that away. You have it for breakfast and lunch, but then for dinner, smoked salmon is taken away. But you still have the deli meat. Now, the capicola, hot capicola was good. Genoa salami was good. Mortadella was fine. This is not soppressata, actually. It says soppressata, but it's not. It's just another type. It's Genoa salami. Prosciutto, look at that, it's very wood. I mean, with the exception of a little bit of fat there, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually really, and they remove the fat all around, so it's nice, isn't it? The tabbouleh salad, I didn't like it. There was too much mint flavor. I prefer the one that they serve at Palms, but that might be a matter of personal preference. If you like it really minty, really, really strong mint, then you may like this. Then you have a really good selection of cheeses. I particularly like, they're all good. The Parmesan cheese, you know how expensive it is, guys, right? And it's right here, you can take big chunks. I particularly like the Gorgonzola blue. The Gorgonzola is actually a very expensive cheese. You probably all know it, right? It was really good one. This is good quality. I like that. Then this used to be the pied de résistance, the forte of this buffet, the made-to-order salad. They've changed it a lot over the years. They've added a couple of things. They've reduced the amount of condiments, the dressings that you can add, and so they have reduced the number of condiments. The variety of condiments here. They used to have more, but it's still fine. And so I want to show you the various things that you can add to your salad.
Yes. More, please. More from yes.
I'm not ordering this. Yes. It's not me, but I thought you might enjoy it. And then I'm going to show you the various lettuces that you can use. I'm a little disappointed. I mean, I'm really fussy, guys. Okay, so you have to bear that in mind. I'm a little disappointed that they have spinach and they have what I would consider lower quality iceberg lettuce. I don't think iceberg lettuce is very good quality anyway. Some of you may disagree. And then they have romaine on the left. I liked the spring mix better, but things are changing and these types of lettuces become less they can withstand sitting there for several hours without becoming inedible. And then what they have added is this section, which is a ready-made Greek salad, wheatberry salad, and broccoli and bacon salad. This is added. It didn't used to have that. They used to have a variety of different lettuces, whilst now we only have those three, and then we have the ready-made ones that I just highlighted. The Greek salad was good. I was used to having so many different things that you could add, but it's still, I would say, good enough. And then they have gorgeous Kalamata olives, and they have now in terms of condiments, I don't know if you can see it because this section is very busy, as you can see. They have some sort of oil and vinegar that you can use. They used to have extra virgin olive oil in the good old days. It's no longer the case. I can tell by the way it looks. But you have in-house made. These ones are in-house made salad dressings, and they have honey mustard. They have Caesar, but they're in-house made, and that renders them a little bit better than usual. So I want you to take a look at it. So if you love salads, then I think that this section is probably something you could consider. I mean, the Mirage Buffet is definitely one that you should consider if you're a salad lover. Otherwise, if you are somebody who likes to eat healthy, I think that's also another good reason to come to the Mirage Buffet. But now they've added other good reasons to come to the Mirage Buffet, which is the unlimited wine and beer, and the drink section that I'm going to show you last, because they've added this new drink section. I'll show you. Now, guys, you would not believe I met some of you. I met Catherine. Hi, Catherine. It was really lovely to meet you. Thank you. If you hear me walking around, there are two things that I want you to bear in mind. One, I'm often high on food. Second, I look like I just come out of a gym, because this is work for me. So although it's very, very pleasant, but it's a marathon. So you might want, if you want to meet me on a social level, maybe in the evening. But please come up to me. I really find it was wonderful to hear you guys talk to me and tell me, your opinion. And Catherine, thanks again for coming up to me. So the pizza is fine, but you don't come to Vegas buffets for pizza, because the only one that is actually better is the one at Bellagio. They do have good pizzas. Here, this is okay, it's made in house, it's okay, but it isn't Italian pizza. You don't come here for that. It's something that you can nibble whilst you decide what else to eat. Got a nice garlic bread here, and the meat ravioli with herb cream sauce. I had it. It was very flavorful. It was very well done. Good texture, good cream. A little bit heavy, and I would say if you just are used to just regular meat flavor, this one was meat with some herbs, and it does say herbs. So be prepared for a slightly different flavor, but it was good. Italian beef stew, broccoli and carrots, tortellini with marinara, bucatini alla carbonara. I'm just thinking about Catherine that came to me. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta behave, because sometimes I misbehaved at this buffet, so I'm gonna be on my best behavior from now on. Bucatini alla carbonara. Now, bucatini is it's spaghetti with a hole inside, so the sauce can go in. And the carbonara sauce was very authentic. I'm of Italian origin, a long time ago, and I tell you, that's a very authentic sauce. Some of you say that it's perhaps not too, there's not enough of it. Minestrone soup was fine. I appreciate the effort. It's all vegetable, but I thought it was a bit too strong or bitter. 5-bean soup and kale and artichokes feta, which is kind of a nice effort. Again, one of the unique aspects of this buffet, the Mirage Buffet, is health. So bear that in mind. If you don't want to eat healthy dishes, authentically made dishes, if you're not into that at all, then maybe this buffet is not for you. But if you want health, and so they do make an effort here at Mirage to offer, as I said, healthy dishes as well as unhealthy ones. For example, but very well made. For example, one of my favorite here for lunch is chips. French fries, okay? But they have really thick French fries, and they are really, really well made, and I'm heartbroken that I couldn't sample them today, because I arrived as they were taking them away. We were on the cusp of lunch and dinner. And I do this because, this is a little trick that you can adopt, and I discuss on top-buffet.com. You come a little bit earlier, and you stay here for lunch, and then you stay for dinner. Personally, I like lunch better, but dinner is more expensive. So technically, or theoretically, it should be even better. Now I want to show you the rotisserie section. Was it very, very well cooked? I don't know if I can show you the meat. It's very well cooked. It's very, very delicately cooked. It's not overcooked. It's kind of lightly done, so to speak. But it's good. Very good. So, by the way, mashed potatoes, the best I've had on any Vegas buffets. Mashed potatoes, the best I've had. It's light. They're not swimming in oil. They're not swimming in butter, as you've seen in some other buffets if you actually check our other videos. And delicately flavored. Macaroni and cheese, again, good. And these are, the so-called not so healthy options that, however, they can make so well. that I keep piling up, and then I get really fat. Chicken noodle soup, I don't, because what I do, I spend 2 or 3 hours at the gym in the evening. That's what I do. But I could get really fat. Chicken noodle soup, again, very kind of like the way it's made at home. Isn't that great? Mushroom and scallop soup. Everything is perfectly labeled, by the way. It tasted, I could taste the mushrooms, really good quality mushrooms, but it's a bit too heavy for me. But that's personal. Split crab legs and jumbo shrimp. So as I say, this is what you have for lunch too, and it's one of the few buffets where you can have crab legs at lunch these days, believe it or not. Steamed snow crab legs, and I say these days, this is June 2014, and we have to come here often because Mirage changes all the time. But the one thing that doesn't change, thankfully, is their focus on freshness, health, good quality dishes, and even the fast food type dishes are very, very well prepared and made. Cioppino soup, they have taken the, I don't know if you can see, like really good chunky pieces of seafood and crab. You know, if you like seafood, it's a good one. The problem is that I've eaten far too much, and so if you ever, by the way, come and say hi to me, I'm high on food, I've tried everything. I'm not at my best, but I'm trying so hard to give you the best advice on the basis of what I see and sample. So as I was saying, everything is perfectly labeled. I'm here scaring people. I start talking and somebody just has a heart attack next to me. Oh yes, I wanted to say, the guacamole, again, the best I've had of any Vegas buffets. Don't start calling me, telling me, oh yeah, but there is this restaurant that has better guacamole. I am actually comparing it to other Vegas buffets. Guacamole is so fresh, and the quality of the avocado is so good, of course, for Vegas buffets, or for any buffets for that matter. And I ended up having a lot of that, and then I had no space for other things. So watch out what you eat. Everything is so good. Pinto beans with chorizo sausage. I'm trying to help to make you read what it is. But with the Mirage, though, really, because last time I was here, I talked to the chef, and he did say to me that they change the dishes often. So perhaps tomorrow you'll have several dishes that are different, and then they rotate them. Or sometimes they don't have the same dish ever again. They try something different. So you will have your salmon, but it'll be dressed differently and cooked differently. It's a different type of salmon dish, basically. The saffron rice is often here. And this is something that they brought out for dinner. Lunch is a little different. But even if it's a little different, there are a couple of different dishes for lunch. It's very similar in the way that in the variety. So you will have your differently but well assorted vegetable dishes, differently but well assorted meat dishes, plenty of fish dishes, plenty of seafood. So they always make sure that there is something for everybody. And again, what I like is that, and I'm saying that this is showing you the quiet. We're just at the beginning of dinner, so this is the quiet time here at barely 4 o'clock at Mirage. And this buffet has a rollover, so people usually come a little bit early before dinner and they don't pay dinner prices, you know, which is up to you if you do. Obviously, it's not illegal. So actually, I want to show you the new section. They used to be here. They used to have, for example, made-to-order Asian dishes, and now, as I showed you, they just have them already made. But they still make them here in house. Asian dishes, a smaller section, perhaps. But there is still a good variety. Now, what they've done here, and I do like the fact that they've tried to be a little bit higher end, let's say the really budget buffets, because this is a self-help drink section, which usually is synonym of a budget buffet, and usually I don't like them. I do like the practicality of them, but I don't like the fact that usually the selections is poor. Here, though, I have to admit, it's just as good as if you were to order it order from a server. And you can still do that if you don't want to get up and help yourself, I'm sure, but it's really convenient. And I like, it just looks modern. They've done it in a modern way. So, actually, this is the very end, and sorry I just shook it a second ago. Let's start from this. They repeat themselves, obviously, over and over. So, Coca-Cola, what a surprise. Somebody just told me that these machines here, they immediately, let's call it a rumor, okay? I don't know it for a fact, but they just told me that as you press your selections here, for example, I'm going for health, okay? Sparkling seltzer water. I chose the wrong thing. Sparkling water. And then you have lemon, lime, or original. I go and I press original. I'm trying. There you go. And then you push. The button highlights and you push it and you have the water and you can choose ice. It's really nice. It looks really slick. But somebody told me that as you press your selection, these selections are immediately recorded and sent back to the manufacturer, who has a very good marketing tool of finding out what people actually like. It's a very interesting point. I don't know if it's true, but I'm telling you what I heard from a relatively reliable source. But I cannot vouch, I cannot say that it's 100% true. I don't know myself. And here you've got Minute Maid quality orange juice, and actually I liked it. It's not freshly squeezed, but it's the next best thing that you can expect at a buffet. And you've got nice cups, none of that plastic stuff. It's nice china, big enough cups. You've got your cappuccino, chocolate, original, and vanilla. Can you see it? I hope so. And then you can obviously add your coffee, decaf, and hot water. You can mix it. You've got milk, whole milk, which is great, half and half. You know the story about whole milk, right? That whole milk is actually quite good for you. But then again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going by what I heard. Plastic glasses. What can I say? But you've got a really nicely laid out selection of teas. See, this is actually, they're delicious. A good brand. Organic chamomile blossom. Organic chamomile blossom. Then you've got your other types. And you've got your, you've got honey and raspberry, green tea, you know, various cold teas. I like it. They have made something that usually is synonym of cheap buffets in every aspect of the in every sense. But, and they've made it a bit more modern and slightly classier. So I spoke to people and they told me that they like it. They said, it's good because I can make my own mix and I can choose whatever I want. I can do it 10 times. I don't have to order. I don't have to wait for the server. And so I think it's a good thing. I'm going by what I hear. Personally, as long as it has what I want, and in this case it does, which is usually, I guess, sparkling water, and I just squeeze freshly cut lemon, and then I have orange juice, and then maybe cappuccino. Cappuccino was really what you expect from a machine. Nothing like the real cappuccino. So you Italians watching this, or French, don't expect the real thing. It's unreasonable to expect that here, unless you're at the M Buffet. So read our review of the M Buffet on top-buffet.com. So more of these, and again, the new section of endless wine and unlimited beer and wine options. Hi. So hopefully, if I've actually managed to speak correctly, half inebriated by so much food and a little bit of alcohol, hopefully this has been of use to you guys, and you can read more updates, because the updates are more frequent on the website, because it's easier to update a page than just to come and do a whole new video. But we do this often. The last one was just a few months ago, still in 2014. Now it's June 2014. We'll have another one towards the end of 2014. So the updates and other information about how to really get good deals and spend as little as possible for these great buffets, check top-buffet.com. And also we have we compare various buffets. We have a section on the best 10 buffets in Vegas, and you can have a quick reference there, and you can check quickly, a quick check, so that you can quickly decide which one you want. And also a small reference, a very user-friendly, hopefully, a page with which we call a price chart. It's not really a chart, it's a price list, so that again you can decide which one is for you. Okay guys, see you on top-buffet.com. Bye bye. Guys, I have forgotten to show you the dessert section. What is wrong with me these days? So, as I said many times in the past, you don't come to Mirage for the dessert because, not that it's bad, it's good, but as you can see, it's not the biggest dessert section ever. However, what they do have tastes very nice. They have sugar-free desserts like most buffets do, you know. I particularly like the donuts. These ones have got jam inside, but I do like freshly made donuts. Nutella panna cotta with cream. Very nice. I will go very slowly and let you decide. I mean, as I said, Mirage does not let you down with regards to quality. There may be something that you think, okay, it's not really made to my taste, you know, but you cannot say it's just bad, or it's bad quality, or it's badly cooked. It's not the case. Mirage, things are good here. But there could be things that are not necessarily made to your particular taste. I love these bits of chocolate, you know. I mean, the white chocolate with the nuts, it's gorgeous. It's just nice. It adds a little bit of, it makes you think you're at home. And they have a very nice gelato section, which I show you in a minute. They have a really delicious, well, actually, let me go to the gelato section first, and then I'll show you the rest of the desserts. As you know, if a buffet has a good gelato section, it's usually a good telltale sign. Usually what they are is mashed potatoes, the ice cream gelato section. They're good telltale signs of a good buffet. It's not 100% certainly accurate all the time, but it's a good measure. Gelatos, for those who may not know, it's a healthier version of ice cream. It's got less fats. In fact, it has practically no fat. It's a little bit of sugar, of course, and there are more natural ingredients in them. Straight up from Italy, the idea, and some of you will say, no, it's not true. But these, they do change. Like, for example, they have mango sorbet, which is my favorite, and today they don't have it. They have sugar-free strawberry sorbet, mint gelato, chocolate gelato, and vanilla gelato. This chocolate gelato with the bits of real chocolate was delicious, but they all are delicious. I usually like the coconut too, but they don't have it today. They have pineapple. So they vary. They like to vary because the idea, I think, is that they want you to come back and not say, okay, it's the same stuff over and over again. So it's kind of tailor-made, in my opinion, for those who stay at Mirage and they don't want them to go out and try out something else. They want to keep coming here and try different things, all well made. And one other thing that it's a good measure of a good buffet, in my opinion, is the bread pudding. Very, very good quality bread pudding, nicely presented. I'm going to have a little piece, actually. I shouldn't because I've eaten far too much. But it's just really, I have not had this yet, but I had it many, many, many times, and it's always consistently good. Sorry, I'm in your way.
That's okay. No.
Sorry.
Oh, they have this. It's so delicious. I asked them to send me the list,
Oh, you did?
and they sent it.
Oh.
They did. I can just remember it.
So I was very pleasantly interrupted by a very nice lady. Very nice lady. Thank you for interrupting me. I really appreciated that too. So that was Catherine first, and another nice lady. Well, she told me that she agrees with me, and how could you not? The bread pudding is so delicious that she asked for a recipe, and they sent her a recipe, which is nice of them. And now I know the secret, and I don't know if I should tell you. You're gonna have to ask me if you really want to know. I know the secret of this great bread pudding. Freshly cut fruit, which I really should have. I can't believe I haven't had any fruit at all. Yes, I should have some fruit, and but really good quality. The watermelon, as you can see, it's very ripe. So if you come here, you're actually going to have real food, basically, guys. If you are European and you like good food, I would certainly recommend the Mirage Buffet from Southern Europe. You're probably used to fresh food. Sorry for the repetition. And I think you would like this buffet more than some others. As I said, it's not the biggest, especially now that they've got this huge self-serve drink section, but it's good. I mean, what you eat here is good. So now that I've showed you the dishes and you have an idea, you can decide, okay, is this what I like? Is this the kind of food that I like to eat? And don't worry about the quality, because the quality will be good. But if you want to try other types of buffet and compare it, as I said, go on top-buffet.com and just go to the quick top 10 buffets, and we have a quick checklist. The titles are on the left of the menu, and hopefully it's very, very user-friendly. If not, ask us questions and we'll reply as soon as we can. We're not on the when we're not on the road, because when we are on the road, like now, it's a little bit more difficult for us. But when we go back home, then we reply all the questions. Well, see you at Mirage, maybe. Bye-bye, guys. Hi, guys. We're at the Mirage Buffet, and you will find a video on dinner and a video on lunch. Now, we had to come for lunch because every time I talk about the French fries, and then they take them away for dinner, and I can never show you. So the first thing I did today, come for lunch, is grab a couple of French fries. This is how they're served. They're actually really nice. They're made in house, which means, and they're very delicate in the oil that they use. They're the healthiest French fries you can have. I mean, French fries are unhealthy, right? Well, these are the healthiest you can have. They're very light. Every time I eat at Mirage, I don't feel heavy. I don't feel sick. I feel, even if I eat a lot, I feel fine. So that must mean that the ingredients they use are better than average. Okay, so they come with, they're very soft. They taste as if they change the oil often, which is good. And they come with a little piece of fish, of course, I'm trying to show you, not with my fingers. Here we go. You see? It's very delicately cooked as well. Okay, I will go around and show you the whole thing, but I just wanted to make sure, because these French fries are taken away fast. I wanted to make sure you saw them. And before the review, I actually wanted to show you the apple butternut squash soup that if you love soups and really, really healthy, amazing ones, this is a must eat. I don't even like butternut squash myself, but this one, I can't stop. See that line there? It's still me. No, I'm joking. They've actually refilled it already. And I just wanted to show you these two dishes that I managed to capture before they were taken away, and now you can see the whole dinner review. See you on top-buffet.com, guys. Bye-bye. And today they actually have the mango sorbet. Now, basically I want to explain. You've watched the video, the main video was dinner, and then we came back a couple of days later, and some dishes are the same, but some dishes have changed. And I wanted to show you the chips and the fish and chips, and I want to show you the very, very famous apple butternut squash soup, and I wanted to show you the mango sorbet, which comes, they alternate dishes, and they alternate ice cream flavors. So when you come to Mirage, say you stay at Mirage today and tomorrow, and you come to the buffet 2 days in a row, you'll probably find different dishes. Not all of them, but there will be variety, so you don't get bored. And the next thing I'm going to show you is, I want to show you the the best pasta dish that I have ever had in any of the Vegas buffets, and that includes the famous #1 bacalhau.